All right, welcome in Twin Flames. How are you? How are you doing today? Let's see what's going on with this collective. I have noticed since the April 8th eclipse, there have been some new stories, new energies flowing in. I think it was the April 23rd morning message was actually a twin flame message. So if you want to check that out, I'll put the link in the description box so you can get right to that video if you want to check it out. I don't think I really knew it was a twin flame reading until much later in the reading. But interestingly enough, these cards showed some real punch in that reading. This is a new deck I have. It's an Ascension deck. Let's see. Yeah, this is the Ascension deck. And if you're interested in a private reading about your situation, check out my readers on Soulful Revolution. There is a link below. All right. Let's see where we're going today. Oh boy, look at that. I am enough. 11:11. I am enough. Let go of expectations. Rebirth. Personal freedom unleashed. This is the Fool card. Personal freedom unleashed. It's also the Death card too. Merkaba activation. Ground, shield, and protect. I'm going to read you from the book and the extended about these. Merkaba activation and divine order. Practice patience. All right. So what wants to come through for the collective right now? There is a lot of activation in these cards. I mean, the practicing patience and the rebirth. This really is about stepping onto a new timeline. We're talking about that in Pathfinders this week. Timelines and what actually that means and how to work with them. This is a good start, okay? This I am enough. A lot of times, if you are looking through the lens of victim mentality or perfectionist mentality, you're really limiting the intuition that is coming into you. And part of it, with perfectionists especially, is about not feeling like you're enough. So some of you guys, I've talked with you, some of you divine feminines, if you're in separation, have this issue around self-worth. That can be why the separation is happening, that there needs to be an awareness of value. And we are having Pluto going retrograde in Aquarius, let's see, on May 2nd. So that can be a time when we're really looking inward to establish our awareness that we are enough, right? Aquarius is the age of Aquarius, and we are definitely getting to that energy of I have just the way I am, without any kind of victim mentality, without any kind of perfectionist mentality. I'm good enough, just the way I am right now. Do I want to learn and seek and grow and all of those things? Absolutely. But that doesn't diminish my enoughness right now. So somebody needed to hear that message. So let's see where we go. You are good enough right now, right as you are. Underneath is the Page of Cups. This is for the collective. 3 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, Judgment. Okay. So this is about making choices that are going to be nurturing to the self. And it can feel, especially this Judgment card is a crossroads, a moment in time when we've decided that what we need, our needs matter too. And so this can be, I feel like this message is for the divine feminine who has given everything up to family, to children, to parents, and maybe depleted right now. It's your job to get to this new level of awareness that your needs matter. I think some of you don't or haven't embraced that enough yet. Okay. So let's see, that Merkaba activation could be helping ground and shield and protect. So right now, the 2 of Swords, Ace of Cups, this is blocking a new beginning, the not enough, the I'm not good enough thing. I was just talking about Pluto and retrograde in Aquarius, but actually we're in Taurus time right now. And some of the readings I'm doing for all the zodiac, we're talking a lot about Taurus transits, Jupiter and Uranus transiting. We just had that over the weekend in conjunction with each other. And Taurus is about my self-worth, my value. What am I willing to invest my time and attention to? Am I ever doing it for myself? Am I ever investing in myself? Some of you are being called to walk a path of self-healing, self-enrichment, maybe learning something new. Some of you are being asked to change career paths, maybe go back to school, or at the very least, recognize that your needs in terms of your expansion are also valid. And so if you want to learn something new, seek out new information, seek out a teacher, it's okay. All right? It's okay. It's what you're working on right now. The Three of Swords. I'm going to lay this all out and then I'll talk it through with you. Hierophant. The Aries energy of the Emperor. So Aries and Taurus are in the house. The future, Six of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Chariot, Two of Pentacles, Four of Swords. I love it. Strength card. So whoever I'm plugging into right now, I feel like I'm talking to a divine feminine right now. Some of you have placed in front of you other people's needs. Can be the Emperor or the Hierophant. This is about traditional masculine roles, traditional societal pressures to conform. Okay. And I just feel like this is keeping you from, this could be keeping you from the twin flame journey, because there's a sense of like, to really follow what my own needs are is a selfish thing. And you've held yourself back for a long time. Four of Pentacles. The way that I see you moving forward, you're showing up as this Chariot. I just feel like you've been on blocks for a while. This Two of Pentacles is like, I'm interested, so I seek information and then I stop. I'm interested and then I go forward and then I pull back, right? This Four of Pentacles, very much a pulling back energy. The opportunity really here is this Three of Swords. And this can be about you sort of willing to do whatever it takes to get to healthy for yourself, to get to empowered for yourself. And there's plenty of you out there, divine feminines, who are putting other people's needs ahead of yours, these two people that you're feeding, and not having much left over. The opportunity, though, this is the situation. The situation is the angel, Archangel Michael, bringing new love, bringing a new opportunity to connect with twin flame energy, to connect with spiritual ascension. But you're going to have to take some time for yourself. I feel like some of you have actually had physical issues and are in need of care, in need of attention. Some of you aren't very good at preventative medicine, getting your annual doctor stuff done, your dentist stuff done, your, whatever tests you need, whatever kind of blood work you need to get done. Some of you are just letting that go because other people have needs. And I'm just really getting that mostly it's because some of you don't want to arouse the ire of other people who you've always sort of served. Okay. You've always been the sacred servant here. Very much a Virgo energy, sacred servant. I'm seeing Cancer, Leo, Taurus, Aries so far. So why is because it's possible too that there's masculine energy here too. There's lots of masculine energy. This Hierophant and this Emperor. And I just feel like there is changes the masculine also wants to make, also wants to move into something healthier, but societally they are pressured to stay in certain roles and not really allowed to move on from them. So why are the masculines showing up here? Devil energy, Tower energy. Oh my God. Page of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So this is saying to me that the masculine energy on this planet, whatever divine masculine group I'm plugging into, is going to go through some things. All right. Especially as it relates to their financial stability or their oppression of other people in order to gain a financial advantage of some kind. This is very, very traditional masculine. And I do feel like part of the divine partnership's job is to ascend the masculine role and ascend the feminine role in ways that bring peace and harmony and joy to the planet. And I feel like there's masculine roles right now that it's weird. It's like they're fighting to keep a role that's also keeping them in some kind of bad structure, or feeling blocked in, or not feeling really able to express themselves the way they want. But they're fighting to keep it. Like, because I don't know what else there is, right? There's a lack of creativity here, a lack of creative expression, a lack of self-permission to grow. And it just keeps perpetuating this cycle. Okay. It just keeps perpetuating the cycle. So there is a Tower moment coming up. I will look at that more deeply. And the message that's coming in, the Page of Swords here, message is coming in is like, it's time to move on. Okay. It's time to move on from these traditional roles. The traditional roles we've had. Queen of Pentacles is a very traditional divine feminine energy. Hierophant, Emperor, very traditional masculine energy. I love that the Cancerian energy here, I've always thought, I don't know how you feel about this. If you take my tarot class, we talk about this a lot. This Chariot is masculine energy, very masculine, victory and all of this kind of stuff. If you look at it in other decks, it's very masculine. But Cancer is the moon. Cancer is so nurturing and watery and feminine that it's always kind of said to me, I've always kind of felt like, I wonder if this outward display of masculinity in a like a kind of a dominating kind of way is the only thing that is, it feels like that's the only thing that's protecting my really sweet, soft heart, that I have to be in these paradigms, these traditional paradigms. Otherwise, if I step outside of that, something is going to happen, fill in the blank, like whatever it is. And so there's this sense of going back and forth of like, okay, well, as a feminine, maybe I can step into spa days and nurturing myself in certain ways that are going to allow me some relief or some feeling of like, okay, I'm taking care of myself. There's also the physical taking care of yourself, the doctor stuff I was talking about, because the Four of Swords is right here. But I'm also getting this like backpedaling too, because we've got the Four of Pentacles here. A little bit of backpedaling, like instead of really reaching for the brass ring, instead of really being my true self-expressed persona, my divine feminine nature, my divine masculine nature, I'm feeling like I have to mask it in some kind of traditional role. So if you're plugging into this, what's really lovely is this outcome card is the Strength card. And that is about courage. 15 seconds of undeniable vibrational ascended expansion in a very public way, or in a taking back my power kind of way if you're a divine feminine, or if my nurturing kind of way if you're a divine masculine. There's definitely something here about flipping the script, changing it up, letting go of expectations. The masculine, stepping into a traditional feminine role, the feminine slipping into a traditional masculine role. And we've seen that a lot in the last 30 or 40 years. We've seen a lot of crossing over. And I do feel like there is an embracing of that. We're in a little bit of a backsliding moment right now where people feel like maybe they can't do things that are their nature because of the societal expectations. But this is really about I am enough, letting go of expectations. And let's see here. So the Six of Pentacles comes through. I feel like some of you are afraid of losing people if you really step into your ascended role. Eight of Swords, Seven of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Sun. So there's reality to this. There's definitely reality to, okay, maybe I'm worried about that, but I'm keeping myself stuck this way. So this is basically saying I'm closing off all possibilities to stand still so that I won't upset anybody else. This is a card of boundaries. This is what we're looking at, okay? So once you step into who you are here to become, rebirthing yourself, personal freedom unleashed, okay? Once you are stepping into that, there all kinds of opportunities are going to open up. And I almost feel like some of you might be overvaluing other people's opinions, outsourcing, look up external locus of control. Okay. And you know, needing, seeking approval, that can be very codependent, especially if you're not stepping into your mission and purpose in this planet. You're diminishing your light. You're dimming your light at just at the moment when we need you to expand it. And it may be requiring a lot of courage, because sometimes when we need the light the most, it's when it's the hardest to do. So the Three of Swords, Hanged Man, Seven of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and the Star card. So this is a little bit of healing that's necessary. Healing from people. It's almost like this is, you took out the knives that were stuck in your back. Okay. This, you know, holding on, you don't want people to talk about you behind your back. Don't want people to not see you in a certain way. This Knight of Pentacles is very trustworthy. So the Star card coming in saying, hey, it's really, I will be with you. You are protected. It's time to step into what you're here to do. The Chariot, please. Three of Pentacles. Oh yeah, time to step into what you're here to do. Five of Swords, Six of Swords, and the Fool. That is the personal freedom unleashed. So this is about allowing other people to say what they're going to say. I just feel like I'm speaking to a collective of twin flames who knows they have a mission and purpose, but who's resisted and resisted and resisted. It's about time to step into your destiny. So in the extended, I'm going to read you from this this interesting, very interesting connection or book that comes with those cards, and I'm also going to pull cards for each zodiac sign to give you some specific advice. I will pull cards for the divine feminine and the divine masculine, so we'll see where we go. Yeah, we'll see where we go. Link is below, twin flames. I'll see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.